You guys, it's me, Pago, and welcome back to Bad Witch Books. Hey guys, so today we're going to be going over my Apirl Tbr, the books I plan to read in April. I have 7 books here, even though my goal is to read 10. So I have 7 books picked out that I definitely want to read, and then I have at least some room for some comics that I'll probably pick up throughout the month, or other books that I might read throughout, because I want to at least have some openings for it, but these are definitely the books I'm going to get to. So the first 2 books are going to be my 12 books by 12 friends Rex challenge. I am filming this in the middle of March, so I don't know if I was able to get to the March book. So if I was not able to get to my March book, I will read that this month, which is Black Girl Unlimited. And then I will also be reading, if I did get to it, and even if I didn't, I will read this after that. Iridescent Fury. This was recommended to me by my friend Alex from Instagram, Little Book Queen. But this is about a girl who goes into an enchanted forest to save her father, or something like that. I know it has to do with the Fae. It's by Zachary James. This is a self-published book, and I'm excited to read it. I've heard really good things about this series. I think it's a series. I don't think the second book's out yet. Okay, so the next book is for my physical book club that I go to here in my hometown, Sacramento. And that is The Woven Kingdom. I do not know much about this book. I know it's put up to Haramafi, and I know it's a high fantasy novel. And I don't know much about it, and I'm planning to keep it that way until I read it. But yeah, this will be the book I read for my book club. The next book is the next book in the Daughter of Smoke and Bones series. It is Blood and Starlight. Days of Blood and Starlight. This is a sequel to Daughter of Smoke and Bone, which is about a girl raised by these monsters called Chimera, and they have had a war with angels for years. And our main girl is thrown into it. So I enjoyed book 1. I gave it 3 stars, so we'll see what I think of book 2. The next book is a book I'm really excited about, and my most anticipated book read of the year, Daughter of the Moon Goddess. This is the gorgeous Fairy Loot edition. Fairy Loot really stepped up their game on this book cover, but this is about the myth of Chang'e and Hyo-Yi. Chang'e's daughter, basically, I guess, has been hidden on the moon, and then she's discovered because of her magic, apparently. But I'm excited to read this, because I love this myth of Chang'e. I think I'm pronouncing the name of the goddess right. The next book I plan to read is Blood Psychon by Deodora Fillet, I believe. I don't know much about it. I just know it's about, I've heard Brandy from Brandy and Books, I believe is her YouTube. It'll be tagged below. She said if you liked The Gilded Ones and Beast of Prey, you'll love it. And so I automatically bought it. I am really excited to read it. I've heard nothing but good things. And I heard there's a Risha, so I'm excited to read this. Ignore that a book fell. And the last book... No, I have 2 more books. The next book I have is The Lost Dreamer by Liz Herrera. This is about a Mesoamerican inspired fantasy, I believe. And it is about these people who have the ability to walk into people's dreams. It's supposed to be really good. I love the cover. I'm excited to read this. I've heard good things about this. And now the last book is because I am doing Princess, the Castle Library, Books with Brandy, and Books with Bonnie, and Brie Shri Reads, I believe is her. Brie Shri Reads. I will put their booktube channels below. They are doing a Brandon Sanderson read-along, and so I should have read, like I said, I'm filming this pre-March, in the middle of March, and the last book of March I want to read is the first book in the Mistborn series, which is the Final Empire, and so the last book I want to read this month, in April, will be the book 2, The Well of Ascension. So, I'm excited. I still haven't read book 1, but I do plan to read this in April. So yeah, those are the books that I plan to read for April. Comment down below what you guys plan to do. Subscribe if you haven't, so you can see me more often. And I will see you guys next time.